Today we're going to talk about some soccer and some baseball. And
district season for both sports.
probably some track, too, because they're at Metros right now.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start off with the soccer rankings. So, at number 1, it's Creighton Prep. Number 2, Millard North. Number 3, Omaha South. Number 4, Lincoln Southwest. Number 5, Papio South. Number 6, Millard West. Number 7, West Side. Number 8, Lincoln Southeast. Number 9, South Sioux City. And then number 10, Kearney. Those first I think it's 8 teams. No, 7 teams. All are number 1 in the district. All 8, I'm pretty sure, which is crazy. Like I feel like Southeast Southeast got it. I feel like Kearney could have got a 1 seed. They've been playing really good lately. But here's some upsets that I think I got in for the districts. I think Millard South, they already upset Millard West. I think they're gonna come in as a 4 seed, and I think they're gonna beat South Sioux City to get a shot at state. Had a 4-11 season, which is not great, but I mean they lost a lot of games, a lot of 1-score games, a lot of close games. They have a couple studs, so it's just gonna be interesting to see how they play out against South Sioux City, who is a very good team. I mean, they're 12-4. They're really solid. I think they can do a lot. They're really athletic. So I feel like that would be a really good matchup to see. Another one, I think I have Kearney upsetting Southwest, Lincoln Southwest. Kearney, again, has been on a roll. And I feel like Lincoln Southwest dropped some bad games, 8-5 on the season. So, I mean, it's definitely in the realm of possibilities, I think, that they can drop one. And then another one that I think is Papio La Vista South, who's a 2 seed. He's going to beat Lincoln Southeast. Lincoln Southeast had a couple upsets, but, again, I feel like Southwest, they dropped a couple games. They have a really good junior is going to come to prep, Ellis Hernandez.
From where you said?
Papio La Vista South.
Oh, really?
He was really good. He missed the game against Prep, but I mean, in state last year, he had 2 goals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, viral clip where he's celebrating.
Yeah, that was cold. But yeah, and I mean, Prep played yesterday or 2 days ago against who did they play? They played
I think Lincoln North.
North Star. Yeah. I mean 7-0. I don't really think that we expected a lot from them. I mean, North Star, they were great, but
yeah, I mean, like, you'd think it was like a full-on blowout, but the first half, I think they only were up by. I think it was scoreless going into the second half. Was it not?
No, I think we had some.
I think maybe 1 or 2, but I think they just went.
Yeah, I think they definitely came out fast and they played hard. They play Prep plays Lincoln East tonight, and Lincoln East. I mean, they upset Bryant, or I guess not upset. Their seeds they were a 3 seed. Bryant was a 2 seed. I thought Bryant is a better team, for sure. They have the same record, but I think that connection that Bryant has, like you could see it at Prep. They were connecting passes. They were giving good through balls, and Lincoln East came on top. But I think Prep's gonna roll them. I don't think they'll be able to deal with that offense of Aguema. Luis, all those guys up top. I think it's just gonna be hard for that Lincoln East team to defend like that caliber, that high caliber players. You want to talk about some baseball?
Sure. So for rankings, we got still Lincoln East, Millard West, Papio South, Elk South, Millard South, Kearney, Grand Island, Millard North, Papio La Vista, and then Bell West. So Prep, 16-13 overall. They had to win their district to make state. I'm pretty sure they're out. I don't think they can make it. They beat Millard South 3-1, lost to Millard North 6-4, and then they just lost to Bell West, I think 2-5. It was a crazy game. Pretty entertaining.
Yeah, I mean that Prep team just needs again, I think they're the best, one of the top 3 teams on paper, but they just can't get anything going right now.
And honestly, I couldn't tell you what it is that's wrong with their team. I can't really. I mean, they're hitting well.
Yeah, I mean Ziola's batting over 500.
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know how. how they're
yeah.
losing games with someone hitting the ball 50%.
And it's not even like they have like a couple good players and everything. Everyone else after that is like not good. Like their whole team is pretty good. I think maybe a little bit. Then some of them don't have experience. Like a couple have some good experience, and then like as you go down, like some of them are first year varsity players.
Yeah.
Which
That
I think
makes
that could
sense.
be impacting. But I mean, by the end of the season, they should be knowing what's going on. They're still just losing
Yeah.
games.
And I mean, they have 8 or 9 D1 recruits.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much that I feel like that team should be able
Yeah.
to do, and I don't get why they're dropping games.
Mm-hmm. I think, honestly, I'm gonna still stick with what I said a couple episodes ago. I think if they made it to the tournament, I think they're gonna make a run. But it's honestly just like I don't think they can. Now.
Yeah.
I think it's too late.
That like setback at the start of the season
Yeah.
really got them, I think. And I think if
Mhm.
they started off a little hotter, then I feel like this could be a whole different story.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they would be one of those top 6 or 7 teams.
Yeah.
But I did hear something about Mr. Moon was talking about how they might get the wild card in.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
I don't think so because
No,
there's only
yeah.
8 teams that make it, and then there's 2 wild cards, and they're not even in the top 10. So
I
I,
know,
don't know how
but
they make that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just heard
Yeah.
Mr. Rooney saying something about it, so I don't know if that's right
It's
or
just
not.
a rare possibility, but most
Yeah.
likely
Yeah.
not.
But that, I mean, I agree with you. I feel like if they make it, they can for sure make a run.
Yeah, and I also think like that's like another like good like teaching point on why like rankings don't really mean all that. Like
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
honestly, they're probably just up there, maybe better than half these teams on here. But they
They just started off slow.
started off slow. They haven't had the best record, but honestly, they're a really good team. Like they'll be a good team next year too. They're gonna lose a lot of production, but still they're gonna have so much still with.
Yeah.
I mean, just like 3 or 4 guys already committed to
yeah.
Nebraska in the junior
Yeah.
junior class. I mean, that's just crazy.
Yeah. I mean, they have just looking at the roster. There's probably 12, 15 juniors on this prep team. So I mean, we're gonna be
And
Yeah.
most of them are all first year
Yeah.
varsities.
Mhm.
So I feel like, or a lot of them, not even like I think there's probably 5 people who are second year out of the juniors. I
Yeah.
mean Ziola,
Well, yeah.
Cato, Reverts,
Ziola, I thought Ziola.
Cosgrove, Smithsburg, Garrett,
Yeah.
Cal. I mean, a bunch of these people.
I mean, like
are gonna
Max
be back
Petro
next
too. He's come up like some people didn't even like know. Like I didn't
Yeah.
think he'd make varsity. He comes up and he's been playing super good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
playing
really well.
very good. Which is, I mean, again, like they have such good athletes just
Mhm.
everywhere through prep. But I mean, they just have to click.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
they have
team
a
just
hard
has to
time putting
click.
it all together.
I mean,
Exactly.
it just like goes to show how important like experience is.
Yeah,
I mean, like it's just so much. So
yeah,
much, so much.
Picho's batting almost 400,
Yeah,
380.
as a first year varsity player who was JV, I think he might have been JV 2 last year.
Yeah,
Coming up to varsity and then just balling out.
yeah. It's good to see.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this future for prep is going to look very
Mhm.
bright. I mean, they got some good sophomores, Jamison Sadoff, Aiden Burley, got some good freshmen too,
Ivan,
Finn
yeah.
Donahue, all those guys. I mean, I really think this prep future is going to
Yeah.
be really bright.
I think
So
Finn Donahue, the freshman, he's a lefty pitcher. I feel like that'd be
Yeah.
good for the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because he throws kind of heat right now,
Yeah.
but he's going to like that chips thing, and he's getting his arm
Yeah.
strength back. Lefty pitcher would be insane for prep.
yeah. And I think that sophomore and freshman class, having them on varsity next year is going to be big. And
Mhm.
I think they probably have top 3 upside next year just
Mm-hmm.
for how many people they're keeping and how many
Yeah.
like stars that they could be bringing in.
Yeah, like JMO, that he was, I think before the season because he'd been dealing with some injuries, he was like number 3 in our grade, and in like to not have him on varsity just shows like how talented they
Yeah,
are. They're
exactly.
number 3 guy in the grade. He transfers anywhere. He's starting on varsity.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's a great athlete. Just
Yeah.
Are you talking about grade like overall from every school?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
Mhm.
he's
He
in
was
those
ranked.
he's in those
yeah.
Nebraska preps baseball.
Oh,
I mean,
stuff
he
for
was throwing
27.
like 80, 88 when he's a 8th grade. I think I think now he might be up to like 93.
I think his exit
Which
velo
is
is
crazy.
over
Yeah.
100
Is-
too.
yeah.
He led the
Man.
exit. He led like the our grade in exit
Yeah.
velo, which is pretty
So
crazy.
I mean, if you have some of that caliber player not on varsity, is
Yeah.
crazy.
I think it's just like injuries. Just like
Yeah.
I mean, your arm can only take so much after just throwing like
Exactly.
that hard at like 16. You're throwing 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a good way to end this episode. Thanks for watching. How long was that?
10 minutes, 19 seconds.
I thought that
one
felt short.
felt, yeah, that one